And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL In The Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches, Frontline League over on X, Frontline Prediction League right here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I am your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. BeerMe, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Scott. How about yourself?
I'm good. I am almost done, sadly. A week off. It is Thursday, Impact Night, November 14th, but yeah, I'm not tired, even though I am. Like, it's been a lot of just doing whatever I want, which is great, but also, it's getting late. I say that. It's 9. It's not late, but still. You got a
Right,
dog, you get
right.
up early. You don't, sleeping in is still like 9 a.m. Compared to what I
hmm
used to do, and that's not sleeping in if you know what sleeping in is. So, yeah. How about you, though? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's getting colder here, but other than that, I'm doing all right.
It's actually not that cold here right now. I can go outside in sometimes just a shirt, like a short sleeve shirt, or I'll put the sweater on, not even do it up, and I can be outside, uh, running the dog who is literally on the floor next to me right now. Uh, get some long johns basically, undershirt, and good to go. Otherwise, it's
hmm
November 14th. It should be winter with snow on the ground. Like we normally have snow around Halloween time frame. We've had snow at our Thanksgiving. It's coming up on your Thanksgiving, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of
hmm
nuts. But neither here nor there. Everything is good, and we have a quick episode for you guys today because there was no show this last weekend, and there's no show this weekend. I don't remember the last time I was able to say that.
It's been a while.
Can't next week though, because full gear is next weekend, and then Survivor Series is the week after that, and then Deadline I think is the week after that, and then World's End at the end of December. I'm gonna say the end of the world. You know, close
Never know.
enough, but we'll dive in here because we got a bunch of matches to announce. So again, we're not going to go through the full like who's going to win of what's there, but let's recap the card. Right now, the world title is being defended by Daisy Noel, Miss Money in the Bank cashing in successfully against BeerMe Jesus and defending it back against him. So BeerMe, you are getting your rematch there against Daisy, who continued the James Blake World Champion kind of curse in retaining in a McKennedy special of a draw, which really should be the Blake special. Now, might be a one pointer, might not. We'll not dwell on this one. We'll come back to that later, or like I said, next week. Full details there. But I know you're
Mhm.
confident going into this. But it is Daisy Knoll. She beat you beforehand, right? Going into this, if I remember correct.
Yep.
Well, not
Yep.
even for the world title, but before that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
2-0. So
let's hope it's
storyline
not
wise, that
2-0.
means you
Let's go
win. But this is
1-1.
legit,
Yeah.
so we'll
Yeah.
see. I said my dog is next to me now. She is denning on the carpet, so you'll probably hear a little scraping there. Miley, it's okay. No, it's okay, sweetie. Go girl. We have the FPL Cleveland Championship being defended in a Varga rules match. Miley, the GMSG defending against Static. Um, Again, we'll go over the details here, but Cleveland Championship, my ass. FPL America Championship, four corner strap match. Will Colt defends against Rate Wrestle. Jackson Myrtle faces RGX. Billy Grayson faces CJ Hawk in a Fight Pit submission match. In a War Games Advantage match, we have Atlas Kiyama versus Smooth Rock, two former recent champions now going one-on-one. In the other War Games Advantage match, we have Hell's Kitchen, Lucifer, and Mac and Cheese facing the Golden Peaks, Eli and Mark Steele. And we have Pushino versus Supreme Rock. Let's talk more about the card. I don't think it's the full match details. We have more coming after that. But right now, I've got I've got 5 kickoff matches, Bear. How about you? What do you have?
One, two, three, five. I have five kickoff as well.
Sorry. I know the way you said it made sense, but I heard 1, 2, 3, 5. I have 5 as well. Like, you skipped 4. But I know
Right.
you made the total, so you're good. Well, I'll just tell you what. I'll go through mine briefly here because they're kickoff. Not that it
Okay.
doesn't matter, but we can do these quick. I'll go through all mine, then we'll go through all yours. Normally we bounce back
All
and
right.
forth, but we'll do it this way. The MBPA, Alexander McKennedy and Dion Blade will go. I almost said one-on-one. I always have a problem with tag teams for that, but 2-on-2, yeah, against the Reaction, Jonathan C.T. Martin and Luke Gray. Gut feeling, who you got? I got MBPA. I don't bet against them often, so I'm picking them again, I think.
The reaction.
The Reaction? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll look into that more next week, so let's keep going. James Blake versus Orion. Sorry, Orion, it's James Blake. I'm not betting against him. Or Does the slide continue?
I think James gets back on track.
I do too, but we'll see. You never know. Kyer versus Ralentando. I think Kyer will rebound after his loss to me and surprise Ralentando. Normally I'd pick Ral, but I'm picking Kyer on that one.
Yeah, this is a really tough one. I'm gonna go with Rao.
Okay. Hiroshin Moses versus Victoria Fiore. And forgive me, Victoria, if I'm saying Fiore wrong, if it's Fiore. I presume it is Fiore. I realize that now. We might have a memory situation where I say it wrong for 2 damn years. I'm kind of leaning towards Hero on that one, though. Gut feeling.
I'm gonna go with Victoria.
Okay. And lastly, Aiden Mack versus Scherf Dog. I don't think
Ooh.
I've picked Aiden Mack yet, and I'm not going to. I'm going to pick Scherf Dog. It's one of those, something's got to happen to make me pick him, and I don't know what it is, but that's kind of where I'm at with that.
I really like that match. Both these guys are doing really well. I usually pick Aiden Mack. I'm gonna go with Scherf Dog.
Oh, okay. What are your kickoff matches, BeerMe?
Okay, let's. I'm trying to decide the order I want to do this. Okay, yeah, we'll do it this way. All right, yep. Okay, Redhead 12 will be
My girl.
taking on the Arbiter.
Oh, your boy.
My boy.
I'll pick Red, obviously. Tough match, though. That's tough. Arbiter,
Give me the-
Arbiter's
give me the
dangerous.
Arbiter.
Like, surprising, not surprisingly dangerous, but, like, always underestimated, I think is the way I want to put it. So, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Arbiter.
Okay.
I have Kevin Dynamite taking on James Costner.
Costner.
I would normally pick him, but I'm gonna go with Kevin Dynamite because I like Whoa. So
Okay.
I like this new
The new
Whoa
reinvigoration,
thing.
yeah.
He's not, yeah, but he's not Whoa. He's Kevin Dynamite. But yeah, I like it. So
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
go with that. I have Jeffrey Warhol will be taking on Payne.
Pain.
Yeah, he's just been on a roll.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go with it.
Okay.
I have Jace the Blades taking on Hunter Williams.
Oh.
And I don't know who to pick.
I just about went Jace, but I'm like, no, but Hunter could.
Right?
Yeah, no, Hunter. Yeah.
All right, I'll go with Jace.
That's
I'll
off.
go with
That's
Jace.
off the cuff. Yeah.
Here's another good one. Man, all these matches are really good. I have Captain Krulek's Blackwell will be taking on Jonathan Monroe.
Still the European champion. I think
Yep.
Jonathan Monroe's going to upset him here.
And this is a non-title match, just to be clear.
Yes.
So
that's why. That's why I think it.
Yep.
Yep.
you know what, I am too. He had that hiccup for Eli, but like everything else, he's just been killing it at.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go with him.
Anything else?
No, I have one for Survivor Series.
Oh, I got one for Survivor Series too. Let's scroll. Here we go. Survivor Series in Vancouver. We're going to Canada. Boom. Boom. There it is. Boom. Got it. All right. So we're heading up north, up in my neck of the woods. Actually, far from it. Vancouver is the other side of the goddamn country. So that's way over there. But we do have Survivor Series with matches to announce. I've got I think it's a 4-way tag. 1, 2, 5. Nope. See, there's the joke. Yeah. Here we go, BeerMe. It's a 4-way tag.
All right.
So that just tells you these people are not in the Survivor Series or War Games. We have Monster Mash, El Cid and Memories, facing the Brits, Papa Snooch and the Gaffer, facing the Light of the Cult, Danny the Light Jordison, and Kurt Cult. All teams who have, I believe, challenged. The Brits maybe hadn't, but everyone else has challenged. No, Monster Mash, actually. I think they're 0-3. Okay, so the Light of the Cult have challenged versus the Must See Good Guys, BeerMe Jesus and the GMSG. The former 2-time tag champions, potential 2-time world champion, or at least 1-time former. Sorry, not to say maybe, but. And the current Cleveland champion, who could be former by that point. You never know. Yeah, the good guys, the light, the Brits, and Monster Mash. I don't bet against the good guys, but being Survivor Series, I kind of like the light upsetting it. It's
I
Survivor
mean,
Series, right? Like
it is Survivor
it's bonus
Series.
heavy. There's five matches. It's a
Yeah.
wonky one, so I'm leaning toward the light right now. Again, off the cuff, but
Well, I'm gonna go with us, but you
yeah.
know, it is gonna be tough. I mean, like I said, yeah, Survivor Series, anything can happen. So
Plus, one participant changes, the match is thrown out. Keep that in mind, everybody. Keep that in
yeah,
mind. We could have some.
yeah.
Yeah. You've
hmm
had two to announce, right?
I got one,
I got one. Sorry. Okay.
and it's a tough one because I'm looking at this. It is the FPL World Championship #1 contenders match.
So the winner of
It
this
will
will face
be,
either you or Daisy.
yeah, and man, this is a
And I believe
okay.
this will
It's
be
gonna
probably
be,
for World's End, if I'm correct.
and it's a
It
triple
might even be
threat
the Rumble.
here.
So like, keep that in mind for the timing of this. So yeah.
Okay, so I got a triple threat. It's gonna be James Blake
World champ
taking
getting his
on
shot back.
taking on Halcyon,
Oh, who went no contest with Daisy, just Crown Jewel.
taking on Payne.
Who's been on a roll, like you said. Payne could upset everything here and
Yeah.
be that monkey wrench.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know who
He's
to
the
pick
only
in that.
one to win the Rumble, but not go on to win the title. He just won at Mania
Right.
because it wasn't for the title yet. Like that's got to be a sore spot. Blake, if he's rebounding, it's there. Like by that point, so I think Blake. I think Blake is going to win that, but I could see Payne stealing it.
I
Not
could
for nothing,
too.
Halcyon. That's tough.
Yeah. Like man,
That's really
Halcyon's
good.
so close. I
Whoever
don't know.
wins it absolutely is earning it at that point. We'll come back to it next time.
We'll come back to
Next
that.
week.
Yeah,
Well,
let's come back to that. I
in
need
2
to
weeks.
think on that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
tough.
Do you think? Well, I know this. Any of them would dethrone Daisy if she's still champ by that point. Obviously, yes. Blake could take it back. Anybody could. How do you feel if you're champ going up against one of them?
Man, that's tough because I think Payne's beaten me. I think I beat Halcyon, and me and James Blake just have this thing where we just continuously feud everywhere, and he beats me sometimes, and I beat him sometimes. So it's really a toss-up. And with Daisy too, like it's just like honestly, you just flip a coin in those matches, and you pick one, I pick the other, and that's how it would go because it just all five of us are heavy hitters. So
Yep.
you know. It'll probably come down to one bonus or one match. That's how close these matches usually are.
And that'll be
especially
World's
for the
End, right?
titles.
So
Yeah.
that should prove interesting. So that's Survivor Series. That's going to be some wild stuff coming up there. So, and that's it. Nothing else to announce right now.
That's it.
Then we're done, guys. In and out on a short one because it will get longer as we go from here. Again, Full Gear is next weekend. It is 8 o'clock Eastern. We do know Survivor Series is 6 o'clock Eastern, which means probably a 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock pre-show, meaning a 5 o'clock deadline. Or sorry, no. Let me say it again. It's a 6 o'clock show, meaning like a 4 o'clock, so like a 3 o'clock deadline. That's insane. Keep that in mind for Saturday of November 30th. For next week, it's this 8 o'clock with like a 6:45 or 6:30 pre-show time because 0 hours an hour, 2.5 hours or whatever. Just put your picks in on the Friday. It's probably your best bet. So keep that in mind. We'll leave it at that. Anything else you want to say here before we go, BeerMe?
Nope. I don't really have nothing.
There we go. Well, we'll leave it at that. Again, this is Top of the Card Pod on Twitter, Top of the Card Podcast. That's the other thing I have to edit. That's not what this is. I was going to get to that. Top of the Card Pod is our wrestling podcast that is about real wrestling. That is available on Spotify and iTunes, all that fun stuff. That's other thing. That gets you to a Discord, which is shared with Frontline Prediction League. Frontline League on X. Frontline Prediction League here on YouTube. Both those have the same Discord. You can go and see our character chat, see our live event stuff, see our general chat, see all the fun stuff in there, including this booking page, the picks page when they come out, all the results, the profiles, which she has been working on diligently, looking at the medal ceremony coming up because the year end is coming. So keep that all in mind there. And yeah, like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we will see you next week. Have a good night.